Hi, ladies. It's so nice to see everybody. I'm so glad everybody could make it tonight. I know it's the final month of summer. So a lot of things are happening. So many things are happening in Team Beachbody. I feel like so many things are happening in everybody's lives in terms of traveling and going back to school and kids going back to school and going back to work and all of these things. So I just really appreciate you taking the time out of your, I know, busy schedules to hop on here. Tonight is a chance to celebrate what we did in July. It's a chance to share what's going on in August and even into September, because there's so much happening in Team Beachbody right now. And then really just to chill, celebrate. People can ask questions. If they want to talk about where they're struggling, whatever. That's kind of what tonight is about. And um, Oh, there's Annie. I thought I already got her in there. What happened to her? And so, hey, actually, I was gonna make Kisa co-host if in case somebody, but I can't since it's this call, not a bunch of people will pop in. So first and foremost, I want to acknowledge, everybody's hard work from last month. The summer months can be daunting. They really can. And I don't remember who said it, but somebody's talking about how the summer months for MLMs or anybody in this kind of business are slower, right? Because why? Not only are people are out vacationing, they're gone. The world kind of started to open up again, so we weren't all bogged down with quarantines and all these things. So people, the last thing they wanted to do was stuck to their home, especially for at home fitness. Even though that is what I have found has worked the best for me. There's so many reasons, but I know that all of you are out there working, sharing your stories, sharing your journey, inviting people to join you. And all of that work that you did for the month of July and June and all that you've been doing will benefit you in the long run. It's always about the long game, right? With our health and fitness journeys, it's about the long game. It's not about what happens in the first week or the second week or even the third week. It's about the long game and staying consistent to the behaviors that we know will bring about change, progress, growth, business builders, whatever it is that you want in your life. We know that consistent behaviors over time are what's going to build momentum and excitement. And so, although the numbers might be smaller this month, I so want to make sure that everybody knows how proud I am of every single person on this team. July was so fun getting to see a lot of the teammates in person and with Summit. And this last month in July, we had one rank advancement. Miss Sarah Puckett went Emerald, which means that she is a business builder. She has a team of people and she is on her way to creating an organization that she can be proud of, which she probably already is. And I remember her saying, I'm trying to remember if it was in our Success Club thing. Make sure you're muted, please, as you pop in, if you wouldn't mind. I get distracted easily. I think it was Sarah who said, "Oh, I probably took the longest ever to get to Emerald," or something. I remember the comment, and I'm totally calling you out right now. And it was like, and none of us, me, you, like, I never want you to think of this as a timeline. Like, if I've been a coach for 7.5 years, it took me 7.5 years to get to 5-star. It took me 7.5 years to go 7 years to go star diamond. And for a lot of people, they would go, "Oh my gosh, that took forever." Today in our Boss Up Diamond, or was it, no, that was on the wake up call this morning, and the girl's been a coach since 2014, and she only went premier last year or 2 years ago and elite last year. She didn't hit the ground running. Everybody's story is their own. Everybody's story is unique. You get to decide what you want to do with this business and when. Okay, so So proud of Sarah for sticking it out and continuing to share her journey, to show up for herself as well as other people. And they see her and they joined her. And it's also the first month that she hit Success Club, which is so exciting. And she hit it early on in the month when I was struggling to get there. My second business center all the way through, I was like, she hit it a long time ago. So just want to make sure we celebrate Sarah on that huge achievement of hitting Emerald and hitting Success Club. And then you can see our other Success Club point earners on the board this month. And like I said, I just always want to reiterate that just because your name is not up there with points next to your name does not mean that you are not working, that I don't see you, that we don't see you, that others don't see you. There's just only so many ways we can find to recognize, on a leaderboard or something. And so that's just how we celebrate or how we recognize the people that bought challenge packs or completion packs or something on 90 PV. It does not mean that there aren't other people on our team that are helping change lives right now. So just want that to be said. Now, before I go to the next slide, I kind of already talked about it, but our coach of the month for July is Sarah Puckett. And I wish Laura was on. I know Laura wishes she was on to share more about Sarah because Sarah is Laura's coach. But I will just say, having worked with Sarah and worked with our team over the last few months, I know that it was not an easy thing out of the gate, right? I don't know how many months she's been a coach. But what I love about Sarah is that she didn't give up. So many coaches come in and if they want to hit the ground running, they can hit Success Club in their first month and they hit it in the second. Maybe they go Emerald and they're like, oh, I'm going. And then they find that it's easy, right? They think it's easy. This is super easy, right? To hit Success Club. And then maybe month 2, 3, 4 in, they're like, oh wait, this isn't as easy as I thought. And then they get defeated because it was so easy in the beginning. It almost is better. Like we want you to have success earlier on, and success does not necessarily mean hitting Success Club your first month out of the gate. Success for you means, or for a coach means, starting your own program, being proof the product works. Sarah has been that from day one. I have watched her transform her life with our programs and our products. Then you share your journey and invite people to join you. She did that. She continued to share her journey and invite people to join her. And she did not give up. She did not give up when it wasn't easy, when it wasn't just flowing in and these people just falling at her doorstep to join and sign up with the challenge pack or join her challenge group. And she did not give up. So that is what I want to recognize tonight is Sarah for her hard work, her determination, her consistency, and not giving up, even when it didn't seem easy. Okay. So congratulations, Sarah. So proud of you. And I think she's even on here on vacation. Aren't you on vacation right now?
Yeah, I'm here.
I love it. See, it's all about the, okay. I'm like just hitting buttons. I love it. Okay. Not saying everybody has to show up on vacation. She must have known she was gonna. I was like, I wonder if she's gonna show up for the call because I want her to be on the call when I shared that she's coach of the month. So she must have known. Spidey sense. Okay, so now I want to talk about the calendar for August because it is very different. And I know there was some confusion on, we didn't have a new coach call. Normally on the first Monday of every month, we have a new coach call to welcome new coaches and kind of go over how to get started. And in the month of August, we are minimizing way down our evening calls, our weekly calls, because there's so much going on. And it is the last month of summer. It is, we've got some other evening calls going on with the Boss Up or the Diamond Bet that a lot of our girls are in, and we want to share those events with you because anybody can be a part of the evening events. I am getting speakers lined up starting in September. And we're just revamping a little bit of how we're going to be doing, those monthly, weekly calls, as well as our team calls. I really want to condense so we don't have as many evening calls. And so we'll have a full schedule of calls and things starting back in September. But for the month of August, and this is the calendar for the Boss Up Diamond Bet, but for the topics that are happening in that group. But what I want you to pay attention to is the left side of the screen where it says, plan ahead what to invite to this month. Okay. So these are Zoom call events that are happening by some elite coaches that are hosting them. They're going to have multiple elite coaches. And then I'm obviously giving the first one, how to go emerald in 24 hours. But these events, these 4 events for the month, are for our entire team, whether you are in the Diamond Bet or not. That is why I created events in our coach calendar, or in our coach team page, so that you have the Zoom links to invite your prospects or your coaches to, and you can show up yourself for them. So we're having 2 Emerald in 24 hours Zoom calls. So this would be perfect for any brand new coach, any coach, whether they're brand new or not, that wants to start building a business and they want to learn about what Emerald is, why it's important to get there, how it can happen in 24 hours, does not have to. That's just kind of the premise. But it's really going to share the benefits of going Emerald, how you can do it, and the best ways to do it, like putting your significant other at the top of your organization, that kind of thing. So there's 2 opportunities this month that you can reach out to your, maybe even any coach on your team that still has the title of coach, or the rank of coach. You can reach out to your discount coaches or your preferred members to see if maybe they want to see what it's like if they actually started coaching. How could they earn an income? How could they earn more income by being an Emerald coach? This is a perfect opportunity to invite your current coaches or preferred members to these 2 calls. Okay. And then there's going to be 2 separate biz ops calls this month. One this coming Thursday, which is being led by Christine Dwyer. If you don't know who she is, she's not a huge face. Oh, check, that's my neighbor. I was like, who's at my front door? She's not a huge face anymore, like, like on the stage giving speeches or doing things like that at summits. But when I first started, I followed her for years. She is a phenom. Her organization is probably the biggest organization in all of Beachbody. I mean, like that, meaning all the coaches that somehow they're all under her. Like, she has been around since the conception of Beachbody coaches. She knows how to run a business. She is phenomenal, super funny. And so I'm actually super excited that I get to invite prospects to learn from her and hear what she does in her biz opportunity. Because I forget what her organization is called. They're something presenters. I don't know how do I get a hold of that training? How do I get into Christine Dwyer's training? Like, platinum presenters. That's what she had, workshops, like her own workshops for organization. I always wanted to be a part of it. So this will be a huge call. So I implore you to invite people just as if she's a member of our team. That is how I am promoting it. I am promoting it. My team is hosting a biz op, I'm not saying biz op, but a sneak peek into coaching or an inside scoop or whatever this Thursday. Like, that is how I'm presenting it. It is part of our team. Okay. And then another elite coach, Jessica Lanier, is coming in on the 12th. So not this Thursday, but the next Thursday, right? The following Thursday, which is why we're not having our team calls on Thursdays this month, because they're already taken up. I'm not going to try to do double. I really want you all to invite to these events because they're going to be stellar. I'm super, super excited. So another opportunity, and maybe you invite people. So what I'm doing right now is inviting people, all my people, to the Thursday event, this Thursday event. Okay. If they, and I am inviting current customers, current preferred members, current discount coaches, inactive coaches, like anybody, or not, what am I saying? Not discount coaches. Current customers and challengers, and maybe even people that aren't quite customers but have been thinking about it. Like, I'm inviting, hey, I know you've really been thinking about joining my challenge group. Have you ever thought about, that you could earn an income? So also throwing in the invite for coaching in there, and then inviting them to just check out this webinar. Okay, well, they're still thinking, because if you invite them to the coach webinar and they're like, nah, I'm not really into it, or yeah, maybe I'll check it out, and then they check it out, or they say no, they don't want to come, then you're like, that's cool. I still would love to have you in my challenge group. Then you could maybe get a real feel for these programs. Maybe, because you never know, down the road, you might actually want to do what I do, or just be in my challenge group. Okay, you can always fall back on that. So yeah, so that's all I'm doing this week, is inviting to the Thursday event. Okay, my challengers, some people that I'm talking to about the that I've been talking to about the challenge group. I'm also still inviting, depending on the person, because we're not just cold inviting, we're going and connecting with the people that are liking our stories. I'm probably not going to, I used to, and I don't do this anymore. So you can do what you feel comfortable with. But if I go in and I see somebody that's watching my stories or has liked my posts and they're totally into fitness and they're not a coach, and and I'm really vibing with them, I might actually go for the invite to the coach op. If it's somebody that I don't see anything on their page related to fitness, they're a mom, they're whatever, I'm going to go in for the invite to just the challenge group. Okay, I can always invite them to the 12th biz op, or send them a recording at some point once they join and get into the challenge group. But I'm going to be really selective about who I'm inviting to the coach opportunity as well as to the challenge group opportunity. Okay. Any questions about the events for this month, since they are so, there's less than normal months. It's literally those, oh, and then the last one is on the 8/17, which is, I think that's a Tuesday. That's not a Thursday, but those are our 4 calls of the month. Okay, four calls that you can invite people to. Any questions? Do I have anything in the chat? Okay, everybody congratulating Sarah. Okay, so then, okay, so much happening in the month of August and so much happening in the month of September. If you did not hear all the announcements at Summit, one of the biggest ones that is happening this month, like everything's happening on Friday, the Body beta launch. So Beachbody On Demand Interactive, which is live classes taught by our super trainers. I don't know if there's going to be, I know there's going to be live classes taught by the super trainers. I don't know if the other body instructors are also going to be teaching live during this beta launch, or if it's just the super trainers. I'm assuming it's probably all of the above, because I don't think the super trainers could do that many workouts. But basically, they are testing, before the official launch in September, live streaming classes. I hate to throw this out there, but like Peloton. Okay. So if you know anything about Peloton, I've had Peloton for years. I can go on, I can look at a schedule for the week ahead and go, oh, so-and-so has a live class at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. I'm not going to do that one. Is there one at 8 a.m.? No. And so I'm going to go look for a live class, and then I can schedule it with myself. I don't necessarily have to go and schedule it on anywhere. And I can show up at 8 o'clock or a little bit before, and I can log in and be trained live, get a live workout like we did at Summit in the super workout and all the trainer workouts, like we've done for the last year and a half, or any super Saturdays or events that we've had, a live workout. Okay. And so maybe it's a supplement to your current actual program. Like, I'm really excited. I know for me on Wednesdays, when I do the active recovery day, I'm totally going to use that as a live workout day. Check out what they have, what's streaming on BOD, or what live classes are that day, just to add in some extra, because it's a total recovery day. Okay. They're going to have everything from bar to yoga to spin classes eventually, not with this beta launch. Lifting and cardio and HIIT. I mean, think Shaun T, Joel Freeman, Autumn, Elise, like all of these people that you get to work out with live, and your customers get to work out with them live for free for the month of August if they have Nutrition Plus. Okay. they need to have access to Nutrition Plus by August 5th. They have to have signed up for it. It's absolutely free to sign up and add it on before August 5th. On August 6th, they will be charged $20. That is the cost of body, is $20 a month. I'm not gonna, and Dave has some amazing trainings on body, and they're on the Beachbody Champions too, so I'm not gonna get totally into all of that. The one thing I want you to know is that August 5th is the last day for you or your customers to get a free 30-day trial and test out Body Beta. Test it out before anybody else does, okay? So August 5th, starting August 6th, it'll be $20 to get that first 30 days. And then once it launches in September, anybody that has Nutrition Plus, it will roll over to Body and they will be charged $20 a month, or they can upgrade to an annual cost. Okay. Lori, do you have a question? Because you unmuted.
Yeah. So I want to make sure so do you have to have the Nutrition Plus to sign up to do it for free, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I understood that.
So, and one thing that I did is went in and I looked in my back office, and I went, and when you go to your subscription orders, you can actually sort by who has Nutrition Plus and who has BOD and who doesn't have Nutrition Plus. Okay. You could send an email to all of your BOD members that don't have Nutrition Plus to say, hey, you need to sign up for Nutrition Plus in the next 3 days so that you can test out Body Beta for free. Okay. So it's a really great way. They got communication from corporate. They got an email. I'm sure you guys all did too. But a lot of those things don't get read. They think they're junk mail. They don't want to read them from Beachbody. So sometimes when it's coming personally from you, they might actually open it. Okay. The second biggest thing that I wanted to talk about, and any questions about the Body Beta launch?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
So when you are doing your invites now, would you consider saying, hey, I need a beta test? Are you interested in doing a beta test as part of your, to kind of just say like, hey, you can be part of the first group, you know, as opposed to like, you get it free if you do this, but like, hey, I think you'd be great at doing a beta test, something like that.
Yeah. And the thing is, they, in right now, somebody could sign up for Nutrition Plus for 30 days free without having a Beachbody On Demand membership. So somebody could go and literally sign up for Nutrition Plus in August, like, so today before Friday, and they could get Nutrition Plus and the Body Beta for free for 30 days or for however many days in the beta phase. But I don't know if it might not be exactly 30 days, but until it actually officially launches in September, they can get it for free and test it out, which is awesome because some people, brand new customer or people that have never ever done our programs, this is a way they can get in for free, test it out, different than the 2-week free trial, and test out different trainers and different workouts. The thing that I never liked about the 2-week free trial is it was great. You could get in and kind of play around, but and you weren't going to start a program and try to do 2 weeks of a program. And then, like, you know what I mean? So this is like, you can jump in and they could do a workout from Autumn one day, and they could do a workout with Joel or Sean or whatever and test out. And then they might love it and be like, oh gosh, well, now I need to have this permanently. How do I do that? And to be able to have it permanently, they have to sign up for a BOD membership. After the launch, once it launches officially in September, you cannot be a beta or a Body member without having Beachbody On Demand. Okay.
Kelly, I'm going to add to that, just to Michelle's question. One thing that I am doing is I'm still inviting to my nutrition challenge group, right? Because I want those SC, all that stuff. I'm not inviting to the beta. I'm inviting to that because that's my goal, right? But if they tell me no, right, then I'm going back and offering that as a free option for them to try and check it out for free, especially if I get a money objection. And then the other thing I'm doing is making sure that people really understand what beta means. It means like, this is this is not the final product. There's going to be kinks and errors. We're wanting your feedback. We want to know what you want, that kind of thing. That way they're not going in with the mindset thinking like, oh shit, this sucks, because let's look back at how many times Beachbody has rolled shit out and it isn't perfect and people get pissed. So I'm just thinking bod groups and all this other stuff, right? There's going to be kinks. So I'm setting people up to know, like, this is your opportunity to give feedback. What I am doing with current customers is going back to everybody and saying, you need to sign up for this. If you're not signed up, you need to sign up, and this is why. But just so you know, I don't know that it's best to lead with the free beta when maybe you should be leading with a coaching opportunity or a challenge group opportunity.
That's great. Thank you.
Yep, I love that too. And I'm really doing with my current customers or current bod members that they can try it free, trying to get them in before the August 5th. But yeah, a brand new person or customer, I would be like, you're gonna get this. Just like when they ask, well, what does it come with? I'm like, you're gonna get this on top of this for free. You get to be the ones to test it out and try it and give it, like he said, that give us feedback, which is so cool. And then, so Dave in the Fit Club Network he's done his last 2 team calls on body, and the income that can be produced from the body memberships is insane. The PV, like, so if you want to dive more into that, that's his expertise, not mine. Definitely check out the Fit Club Network's his last couple team calls. The second really huge thing that's happening this month and this week on the same day, on the 6th, is finally the preferred customer program is being launched. So the preferred customer program, if you don't know, basically it's like what we call our preferred members or our discount coaches. And meaning somebody can sign up to be a preferred customer, but not sign up as a coach. And they do not have to give their social security number. That is one of the biggest, I think, barriers we have when trying to sign people up to get the discount is if they're strictly a discount coach, like they never want to work the business and they are like, I just want to get the discount. Hello, why wouldn't we? They can sign up as a preferred customer. Okay. This is awesome for those people that it affects. And the coolest thing is that, let's say somebody signs up as a preferred customer and eventually, like our discount coaches a lot of times do, they go, oh wait, I can earn money doing this, or oh my gosh, I fell in love with the programs and the products. I want to start getting my products paid for, or maybe I want to pay for my car payment or whatever. Once they want to actually become a coach, they will have to actually transition. And I'm not going to speak on that because Dave's doing an entire team call on the preferred customer, all the ins and outs of that piece tomorrow. And I will be on there to get all that information. But they can transition to be a coach, which then they'll have to enter their social security number. And there's going to be a process for that. But then they can start earning an income. Okay. And so the caveat, though, the opposite of that, which you can look at this as a positive and negative. I actually look at it as a positive. But if you sign up a coach, quote unquote coach, that just wants to be discount or as a preferred member, but they're counted as a coach, and they go inactive all the time. They're not buying products all the time, or they're, and they're just really not, they're not trying to work the business. If I think it's every 6 months, if they don't produce, if that coach, because they're signed up as a coach, not a preferred customer, if they don't produce volume, a certain amount of volume every 6 months, either personal volume or selling something, so somebody's bought something under them, they will be reclassified as a preferred customer. So the only thing that changes is they cannot earn an income from anything they sell again unless they become a coach again, unless they start selling and want to make that transition again. But it's every 6 months. So if they want to keep that coach classification, they just have to order something themselves, or somebody underneath them, if they've had a customer at one point, order something to keep them active as a coach and not be
So s-
reclassified.
So still the same, sorry, bugs, still the same 50 PV then?
I believe it's 50. I don't want to say, I just think they have to be active. Yeah, I believe, but I don't want to say exactly sure. And then there was something else about the preferred. Oh, so in terms of ranking in your business, a preferred customer can help build your business. So when we were talking about earlier, we were talking about, when you're building a business or you're building a diamond or you're building to emerald, or you're building to ruby or star diamond, whatever you're building to, a preferred customer counts as a coach in a placeholder. As long as they are active, they can. So if you had 2 preferred customers and they were both active, you would be an emerald coach. They count. Now, the only thing is you cannot put anybody underneath those preferred customers unless they are a coach. They cannot have anybody under, so they cannot become an emerald coach unless they reclassify as a coach. Did I confuse everybody with saying coach as many times as I did? So, and again, I just wanted to make sure that you knew that the biggest thing I want you to know is that this Friday, there will now be 2 different options to sign up for your people to sign up and get a discount. There is the option to sign up as a coach, get the discount, pay the $15.95 a month fee, and possibly earn an income. Or they can sign up as a preferred customer, get the 25% off discount, pay the $15.95 a month fee, and not earn an income. Okay, they cannot earn an income as a preferred customer. I kind of think of it as a Costco membership, right? So you pay an annual fee to be able to shop at Costco, and we get discounted prices or whatever on the food in there. But if I don't pay that annual fee, that's the $15.95 a month fee, I can't go to Costco. If I don't pay that $15.95 a month fee for to be a preferred customer, I can't get the 25% off. Okay. So 3rd option, pay full price as a customer. Yes, Lori.
Okay, so I have a question. So what happens if under one of your controlled accounts, you have 1 or 2 of those people? What happens? How do you build from there? You can't, right?
No, you can't build. And so if you have a controlled account, like specifically your daughter's, you want to make your daughter emerald, your daughter won't be able to go to diamond unless she builds other people. She can't build off of so if your emerald is 2 preferred customers, she's going to have more coaches in order to continue to build.
So does that just mean that she would add 2 other people on her other side or something? Or is that, I mean, I don't,
Just more coaches. We'll have to,
okay, okay.
Yeah. Because essentially, as you build an organization, you want more than 1 emerald on each leg, right? You want multiple, because then you want multiple emeralds, you want multiple diamonds, you want multiple, so that you don't always have all your eggs in one basket. Okay. That's what builds a stable organization, so you don't lose ranking. Okay. But that's a different call. I'm not going to go through all the other things. After this call, I will post this graphic in our team page so you can see the sales for this month, the promotions that are going on. I did want to share that we're in the final month of the Bod Squad promotion. So there were 2 opportunities here. There were 2 opportunities here for you to win. There was the corporate winnings, which you earn the bobblehead or the lap desk, right? So if you create a bod squad of 10, so 10 people in your downline, either you or your coaches that get a bod squad of 10 between July and August, you're going to earn the bobblehead for a bod squad member of 5 and the lap desk if you get all the way to 10. Okay. And then the second opportunity to earn with this bod squad challenge was, and this is, well, I guess, yeah, I probably would. Yeah, it's too late to get into this. But last month, people bought into the pot. I think we were at $220 was the overall pot. And so if you hit Bod Squad 10 by the end of August, all the people that hit Bod Squad 10 get to split that pot. Okay. So you still have, if you're in that pot, you have a second chance to win a prize. You should be getting, I believe, weekly, either weekly or bi-weekly updates on your Bod Squad. Okay. Any questions about the Bod Squad? Okay. Lastly, I think this is the last thing. So August Success Club 10 promotion. So if you earn Success Club 10 in August, oops. God, I thought I did so good. In August, I will purchase a PD book of your choice. Like whatever one you want, I will purchase that for you. And then if you hit Success Club 5, you are going to get our wonderful squad hat that will be mailed to you. Yes, I'm going to get better at the post office. So just wanted to add some fun incentives. I don't know when maybe you guys all started coaching, but when I started coaching, they actually had, help us go to the next slide. Oh, because there isn't one. They actually had monthly prizes. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. They actually had monthly prizes, so Success Club prizes. So every month they had something that you could win, whether it was a bobblehead, whether it was a tank top, whether it was something really dumb, but every month they'd have a Success Club prize. And I don't know why, but I just love to win shit. Like even if it was the dumbest thing, yeah, I love my backpack. Like even if it was the dumbest thing for that month, or I'd be like, oh, I wish I, would have got it last month. That prize was way better. And it still motivated me to hit Success Club. Like, I don't know why. I just wanted my name to win something. And so I know everybody has different motivators, but I did want to start adding that in to help motivating people on the monthly, because I know Beachbody does the first month you hit Success Club, then the third month, 6th month, and 12th month. But depending on, what you're doing in your business, how you're working, you might get that first month and then you don't get that third month prize till like the end of the year. But that doesn't mean, so anyway, I just wanted to add some more fun, and I love to give prizes. So let me check. See if there's purchase on their customer ready to set up their cart. Yes. Yeah. And I gotta just reading all your comments. Yeah, I think the preferred customer thing is going to be really big. The only thing that I caution on, I can't decide. Never mind. I'm not going to say it yet. I'm gonna wait till I hear from Dave tomorrow. Never mind. I think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be a way to share, the discount and the awesomeness and I think they get all the other perks of being a coach, I believe, like early access to, yeah, I better stop talking. I'm not positive about that. I think so. I think they get all the other perks too, but maybe not. But it still doesn't mean everybody needs to be a preferred customer or everybody needs to be a coach, right? So I'm really excited to hear what Dave has to say about it tomorrow, and then I will report back. But I think the biggest thing that we're wanting to know is how we actually, like, what's it going to look like to sign somebody up as a preferred customer versus signing them up as a coach, and I'm assuming, and my hope is that it's going to be just like when we go to create a cart, there's going to be 3 options instead of 2. Do they want to be a coach? Do they want to be a customer, or do you want to sign them as a preferred customer? I think that would be the simplest, but who knows? Not everybody listens to me. So I'm sure there is going to be trainings this week on Beachbody Champions for preferred customer. There's past trainings. Apparently nothing has changed from the past trainings. They just had to delay the starting of it, the launch of it, because of some logistic things. But I think it's going to be pretty awesome. And I know several coaches on our team that are going to benefit from it in their own lives. So Any questions, comments, wins?
I have a question.
Mhm.
So if we go ahead and have a controlled account and we just go ahead and put 2 preferred members underneath them, does that make them Emerald?
Yep. Okay. So if I understand it correctly, that a preferred customer counts as a place, like counts as a member of your team. Yes.
Okay.
But don't quote me 100% because I don't know about it being a rank up thing. I'd have to go check that.
Well, I'm going to try it and I'll let you know what happens.
Okay. I mean,
How about that?
what was that?
I said, how about that?
How about that?
But the other thing too is that because they're customers and then we turn them into coaches because it was the easiest way I could explain it. Thank you, honey. They can still get their $40 membership fee waived, correct?
Maybe
Or is preferred members, do they have a $40 coaching fee or some type of fee?
I believe they have a fee. And if it's waived, if they buy a challenge pack or completion pack, it's waived just like a coach.
Okay.
If they do it after the fact, I believe it gets waived as well. Like they have to pay.
They just have to submit the form, right?
I
Okay.
believe so. No, there's no form anymore to get refunded. Yeah. It's supposed to be automatic.
That's gonna make my life easier.
It's supposed to be automatic. That was a change that happened a couple months ago. There was gonna be no form anymore to get the refund. It was just going to, they were going to be they had still to pay it, but then they were going to automatically be refunded in a couple days.
Okay. I'll let you know what happens. That's what's happening this week.
Okay. On Friday.
And then I just need one more person. And then I go diamond. But we have to do the preferred member thing because we don't have social security numbers. So that's what we're doing.
Which also, and so to be honest, like I never even thought of that, and I'm not going to get in but think of how many people can't access our discounts and things because they don't have a social security number. And anyway, I never even thought about that.
So I'm super excited.
Awesome. I am too. I really am too. I think it's good. It's perfect timing for our diamond bet. Because who doesn't want a discount? The thing that's crazy to me is people get so caught up, not even on they get more caught up on the word coach than they do their social security number. It's crazy to me. And I'm like, I swear to God, I'm not going to ever ask you to do anything, which is kind of a tiny lie. No, I don't ask them to do anything. I just eventually come back and go, are you sure you don't want to work it? Sometimes, but they get more caught up on the word coach than they do the social security number. I have more people come back to me, wait a minute, whoa, it says I'm a coach. What are you talking about? And they don't even question the social security number. So I think it's going to help just because people, and I was there, I bet a lot of you were there at some point. People get, they don't feel like they can coach until they had a transformation or until they understand the products or the programs, and which is totally fine. So if you're going to come in as a preferred customer and get the discount because you love the products and you love the programs and you love the community, and then you take a little bit of time to see what's actually possible, and then you decide to coach, great, more power to you. That's exactly what our challengers are doing, right? That's what but our challengers that aren't preferred members or discount coaches aren't getting a discount. So they're wasting money. So I think it's going to be a really great thing for a lot of people, a great option. And then we can always, continue that communication with, you're loving the products. You're basically doing what I do. Why don't you, and the other thing is hey, why don't you reach out to your friends and family or people, in your warm market and see, would anybody be willing to join you before they even have to take that plunge to coach? They can kind of get their feet wet, right? When it doesn't feel as scary and see what's out there. So I think there's a lot that can be gained from having this as an option. So any other?
That's all.
Yes, Lori, you're muted.
I know. I did it on purpose so you could say that. But you can still add people under them, but it won't count if you needed to do that, but it still wouldn't count. Or no, you can't add them at all?
Because
Okay.
because they don't have a coach, so they don't have a coach organization, as far as I know. Like they don't have like I, as a coach, I have a coach ID and I have an organization that to put people under different legs. I don't believe you can sign in. So like you couldn't, like say it was Sarah Puckett was a brand new coach and she wanted to be a preferred customer. You couldn't go and sign anybody up under her as a preferred customer.
Okay.
So is it in the
Because that
FAQ how to get them to, if they want to switch in coach, is it in the FAQ how they can do that?
Say that again, if they want to what?
If they decide at some point that they're preferred members, but they're like, you know what, I really like this, I want to coach, is it in the FAQ how to do that?
I'm not sure. Sandy's shaking her head yes.
Sandy's
Sandy
saying
is
yes,
nodding
and I
yes.
believe Sandy would know.
Yep, Sandy's our researcher.
Thank you, Sandy.
Because I know that question came up in the roundtable about the, like, how they're going to sign up as a preferred customer and how they would switch. So apparently.
So it is in the FAQ, Sandy, that how to do that, correct?
Oh, so it's called
she's our
Preferred
legal team.
Customer Club.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
thank
mean,
you,
in
boss.
fact, in practically every FAQ, if there's a component that has to do with preferred customer, they put a red banner across that FAQ and say something about applies to preferred customer, and then they'll have a new section in that FAQ related to preferred customer. They've kind of like gone above and beyond for describing what might apply or not apply to a preferred customer.
Okay.
But I'm going to listen to Dave Ward tomorrow too, I think. So try to anyway.
Mhm.
We'll see if I sleep through 2 alarms again.
Speaking of alarms, this is totally has nothing to do with business. 1 o'clock last night, I'm rudely awakened to our fire alarm going off, going fire, fire. You know, like it yells at you fire and then does the alarm. And my dogs freak out. I freak out. My husband has earplugs in. He doesn't even, I'm like, you're gonna die if I'm not home. And there actually was a fire. Completely random. I run out into the hallway, like what's going on? And it just goes off. And then there was no fire, nothing. Then I'm wide awake. And I was like, what the? I'm like, does that mean the battery's like close to dying? I don't know. But it was horrific. Fire, fire, fire. And I'm like, there's no fire. I just want to sleep.
It
Anyway,
actually says fire.
ours says fire. Does yours not say fire?
No, it just screams at you like a banshee. It's awful.
No, mine says fire. Yeah. It was crazy. Okay. Anything else? Well, just my anecdotal. Okay, so what do we have this week? Come on,
I'm
Michelle.
working calls.
coach
We have a
call
call
on
on Thursday.
What?
Sneak peek on Thursday.
Sneak peek on Thursday, and then I'm doing the Emerald in 24 hours on Wednesday. If everybody in here is Emerald. But if you have any coaches or anybody that you want to invite to that, to show up to see, invite them, tell them to show up, send them the link, and then you can show up with them. I always like it. I don't feel like you need to be at every call. Like if it was an Emerald call and I wasn't doing it and I didn't have any coaches going, I probably wouldn't show up. I know how to go Emerald in 24 hours. Like I know how to do that. That time is going to be much better spent on me inviting or doing something else with my business, right? But if I'm a coach that invited another coach and that coach is going to show up, I damn sure going to be on that call to show them that I show up for them. Okay, make sense? Okay. All right. Well, ladies, it was so good to see you all again. And Annie, I'm so sorry you had to go back to work today. But Annie, oh, I didn't even say, I don't know if you guys saw. So Annie gets to be in the Job One test group.
Yay!
And I think I do. I'm trying not to get excited about it because it says I was a success starter. I got my free ticket to Summit. I'm not technically supposed to be able to be a success starter in my second business center, but I'm just gonna wait for the email. So I'm not trying to get, so I might be in it. And then Alex, I don't know if anybody else like on Laura's team or, you know, newer coaches that where they're at in their 6 months, but Alex This is her final month to get it, and I know she's going, it's not her final month. Anyway, she's gonna hit it this month. So she'll be in it too with Annie and hopefully me. I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
That is so awesome.
Yeah. So,
Lori wants a picture.
oh crap. Where's my phone? Oh, I was like, where's my phone? Oh yeah, actually I need to do one because I was talking about my TV. Okay.
Thank God I blow dried my hair.
Hello.
I was
I can brush-
covered in camp dust.
I haven't even brushed my teeth today. Okay. I just told you that. Okay. Ready? Everybody, it's a boomerang. 1, 2, 3. And there's Rebecca's thingy that she does. All right, ladies, we'll have a wonderful night. And don't forget, I'm going to go update my calendar, Michelle. And then don't forget, you can reach out to me at any time if you need anything. I'm a full-time coach, baby.
Kelly, you have 10?
What?
Do you want to do 10 minutes real
Yeah.
quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me hit stop record though.